I frequently come out here and remind folks to check out the Rational Boomer podcast. It's a show I do every day, hour and a half. If you want to get the audio version, you can get it on Spotify. The video version is on YouTube. Just search Rational Boomer. I have guests, mostly listeners. I read emails. In fact, the one today that's out is an all-email podcast. I think you'll enjoy it, so check it out. But the reason I'm coming here this time is because of something extra. I did an extra podcast that's not really a podcast, but something you'll want to hear. Some time ago, I had a Trumplefuck on my podcast. It didn't go well for him. He just kind of disappeared. Then Donald Trump won the election, and I heard back from him and said, "Hey, do you want to be on my show?" I said, "Fuck yeah, I'll be on your show." He was getting a little cocky and thought he could take me down because Donald Trump won. Well, we got to that day yesterday to record it, and for whatever reason, he couldn't figure out how to run the Zoom. So I said, "I'll run the Zoom, I'll record it, you can record it, and just do whatever." So we did that segment yesterday. It was his intention to interview me because we lost the race, and he was in power now. Well, I warned him, be careful what you ask for, and he kind of laughed. We did the recording last night. And it was interesting. And it went pretty much like I thought, because we're not talking about very intelligent people when it comes to Trumplefucks. All they can do is spew what Donald Trump says, and he's dumb as fuck. So we did this recording. And through the recording, this Trumplefuck did not do well. In fact, he got so frustrated at about the 45-minute mark, he just blew out and disappeared again. It's kind of funny when we're doing this. I knew this was an opportunity to get this shit off my chest. I have a lot of anger about this, and I have a lot of questions. Unfortunately, Trumplefucks don't have many fucking answers, and you'll hear that. So this, not a podcast, not a podcast, it's something extra. So it's out there, it's just released, and you'll want to check it out. Now, it's one of those things when you listen to it, it'll make you uncomfortable. But there'll be a little joy in your heart, too, after what we went through on November 5th. I don't know that I'll ever do this again. Well, maybe I will. But it's worth listening to. Trust me, check it out on Spotify or on YouTube. It's called Opposition Extra. Opposition Extra. Check it out. Just released earlier today, and I think you'll find it interesting and maybe a little satisfying. The funniest thing about this, through this whole thing, the guy would get frustrated, and he said, "Well, if you'd let me talk." Well, here's the thing. Through the last 8 years, these people have dominated the narrative, talk loud, talk continually, talked in their face, always had an answer, and it was frustrating for us. That's what I want the Trumplefucks to know. What you hear in this extra is the new motherfucking normal. That's going to be us. We didn't like it when you did it. Now you're going to have to experience it going forward. So check out Opposition Extra on the Rational Boomer podcast on Spotify or YouTube.